Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And today I'm going to be doing Marley twists over locks. I've never done this before. This is going to be my first time. So, um, yeah, hopefully it turns out good. So I go in with, usually I do design essentials and everything, but my wife, she has cerebric dermatitis. So, um, my process for her is a little different. We go in with a neutralizing shampoo first, and then I'll go in with my design essentials products. And because like when I don't use her neutralizing shampoo first, I feel from my experience that she has a tougher time with preserving her style because her scalp starts to get a little riled up. My first step is I separate the hair. Don't ask me what hair I use because I literally cannot remember. Um, my wife helped me pick out the hair and then I just went with it. So I'm going to just go in like I do with a regular two strand. I prep the lock with the lock gel, straighten out the parts, and then I'll twist it with my fingers, and then I'll go in with locksmithing, and then I'll follow up with a palm roll, and I'll do the no clip method. I feel like that works best for me. Um, so yeah, I just prep my locks the same way that I would any other client. Like I said, this is my first time ever doing this type of style. Um, I actually am consulting with my wife on what to do because she knows more about this than I do. So I braided it, I think more than halfway, and I took like a little bundle and I just fed it in after doing the retwist or after doing the two strands. And then I kind of like twist the hair with the lock and kind of like overlap it to where you can't see the lock. So yeah, I'll do a couple rotations and then I'll feed in another piece as you see me going in right here so that it can look more realistic. I'm just going in and kind of I feed like four pieces in until we get all the way to the end because my wife, she already has pretty long locks. But because they're long, I'm going to be twisting all the way down like to her waist, so I have her like holding the roots so I don't cause too much tension. Another thing when I noticed when I started the adding the Marley hair in for the twist, on some locks they are thicker than other locks, so I have to um add in hair accordingly so that it looks more realistic instead of like too skinny at the bottom or too big at the bottom. But as I said before, this is my first time and I just wanted to try something out. I would never, ever, ever offer this service because it took so long. At first, I was doing it like one by one, but I felt like the best way with this method was to do prep the locks first. So like call or do your retwist and then do your two strands. So kind of like prep them halfway or a little longer than halfway, and then go back in and put in the Marley hair. So yeah, I just felt like this process took so long, and I'm not a braider. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just literally trying something new on my wife because she let me. And I don't know. I'm just too impatient for this style. Maybe if I was to do it a little more or have more practice with this, then I'll be faster, obviously. But it's just not something that I'm interested in. It is nice to be like, oh, I do know how to do that, but this is not something that my fingers was cramping, G. Like, no, I'm not doing this ever again. Unless my wife asks me to do this, I'm not doing this ever again. I will never offer this to clients. If y'all looking for this, I'm just not the person for you. But I think it did come out real nice though. Um, but yeah, this is not a tutorial. This is not like, oh, the end all be all, whatever. This is just how I did it. This was my technique. And I ain't even watch a tutorial on how to do this. I was just like, I'm gonna just figure it out. So yeah. I slowed it down in this part so y'all can see what I'm doing. I'm just like feeding my twist, or I'm just feeding my Marley hair in with the twist because this is like this particular couple of locks are a little skinny, so I'm just trying to do the best that I can. Try to do the best that I can. And yeah, so I twist it down like maybe after I twist the first three with the first feed in, I twist down 3 times, then I twist in a little more, and then I add another one. And I think I fed probably three, fed the hair 3 or 4 times, depending on the locks, because like I said, that is a skinny one, and I don't want to make it too heavy and it causes traction alopecia. I do want to be honest. Like I said, it was my first time ever doing this style, so this took me about like 4 hours. I don't know, like maybe 4 to 6 hours. It either way, it took a little too long for my liking, and I just don't have the capacity. And the way that I secured the ends was just like with a rubber band because I just want to kind of like keep that realistic look. I also ended up getting about 3 or 4 packs of hair, and we didn't even use all the packs for her because she only has 56 locks, so it wasn't like hard to I mean I didn't waste a lot of her, so or I didn't waste any hair. I used as much as I could without like overly filling her hair or overly filling the two strand. Um So depending on how many locks you have, if you have over 50, you might need like 6 packs. But like I said, I don't know nothing about braiding, y'all. I just was like, let me try something. She said yeah. And she used to get braids all the time before I asked her would she lock her hair, and she ended up doing it. She used to know how much hair she was gonna need. Uh and she was able to eyeball like, okay, we need this many packs or so we don't run out of her. But yeah, I finished that install. Now I'm on to the baby hairs, and it's an honor to do my wife's baby hairs because she taught me how to do it. And if it wasn't for her, y'all baby hairs would be lined up just like mine. Thank you guys for tuning in to this video. Thank y'all for trusting the process. And here's the after. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Leave a comment below if you have any questions. I'll answer it to the best of my ability. And I'll see y'all in my next video.